The following is a live presentation of CBC Sports.
That is the bobsleigh run at Cesana Periol. It has been a mostly foggy, cloudy day in the mountains. The women's bobsleigh went off on schedule. We'll begin there in just a minute. Stay with us. Day 11 of the 2006 Winter Olympics.
Turin on the 11th day. And new faces glide into the Olympic light. New names appear up on the Olympic marquee. Brave new athletes with new stories for time to tell. As the games unfold, Canada welcomes the new wave.
That is the Basilica di Superga, designed by the famed Baroque architect Felipe Uvara. It sits on a hill overlooking the city. It was on that hill that the great undefeated soccer team Grande Torino all perished when its plane crashed approaching Turin Airport back in 1949. I've been there. There's a very special and moving monument behind the basilica. Saw some of that old footage. Barbara Ann Scott skating outside 1948 Olympics when she won gold in San Moritz, Switzerland. The last time the Winter Olympics were in Italy, in the northeastern section of the country. Cortina d'Ampezzo, the figure skating and hockey was held outside on an outdoor rink that is still there and still very much in use today. Coming up later tonight, the short program, women's figure skating. Now, the favorite is Slutskaya from Russia. But as Mark Lee tells us tonight, that has not always been a good thing.
Brian, being named the Olympic favorite in women's figure skating has been a jinx in recent memory. Americans Tara Lipinski and Sarah Hughes both pulled off major upsets in Nagano and Salt Lake City. So here we are in Torino, and the favorite for gold this time is the reigning world champion from Russia, Irina Slutskaya, unlucky or not.
Well, I think if anybody can break that curse, it would be her. Because of her life struggles and her vast experience in skating, she has a confidence and a resilience that is just unmatched in this sport. We saw it at the Worlds last year. She has the heart of a champion. She came up so big under unbelievable pressure.
And there are several names in this competition who can challenge Slutskaya. Let's start with the American champion, Sasha Cohen, the biggest name from that country with the withdrawal of five-time world champion Michelle Kwan.
Well, she certainly does come into this competition bearing the weight of the American media juggernaut on her shoulders. But the strongest team is probably that from Japan, led by the 2004 world champion Shizuka Awakawa, who's looked very, very good in practice and is one of the few women who's been putting down very consistent triple-triple combinations. And like the quad for the men in their short program, the triple-triple for the women could be the differentiator here.
The two-time Canadian champion, Joanie Rochette of Montreal, has come equipped with programs that make her a contender. But Barb, what's realistic?
Well, she's looked good here. She's looked great in practice, but the key for her is to lay down a clean, short program. If she does have great programs that can stand up among the best. I think she could be in the top 6, which would put her in the final flight, but she's got to be clean.
16-year-old Mirala Young of Vancouver, the youngest member of this Canadian Olympic figure skating team, is also here in her Olympic debut, bound and determined to do well. But the favorite, Irina Slutskaya of Russia, trying to make it 4 straight golds in figure skating here in Torino for the Russians. Brian?